Okay, welcome back. If you watched the first video, you'll know that we need to interact with these owls in a particular order, because we watched a scary baby doll with a bloody face point at them. So, this is going to be a pleasant start to the next video. Let's try this. So we've got left, right, left, right, 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 left, left. Perfect. And the tree is opening up, and we are being sucked into it. Oh, actually, can I not go in? Okay. So we're inside the tree. Okay, we're inside the tree with bubble. Ah, we can move around. What can we see? There's kind of, is it mud or water on the ground? Bubbles everywhere. Really loud music. Ooh. And a pool of light. Anything else in here? Ah. A different pool of light with different sound. Another one. Another one. I think that's the first. That was the first sound. Second sound. Ah, okay. Okay, so there's a slightly longer walk to get back. I think this is about which tone is in the right. Because there's all sorts of sounds going on. I think that this one is just is okay. This one is that slightly off. That one sounds really horrible. That one sounds. Okay, did that do anything? Was that a sound of positivity? Okay. Or are we back to the beginning? So that sounds horrible, doesn't it? That sounds horrible. So what did I do? I took the. Did I take the fourth pool? Let's write that down. Fourth, okay. That sounds alright. Is there any more? That sounds horrible. That sounds alright. That sounds horrible. That sounds horrible. Right, okay, let's try again. So the first one, no. Second one, no, I don't think so. 3, no, I don't. 4 sounds good. 5 sounds horrible. 6 doesn't sound too bad either. I think it's 4, but my. Okay. I think that was a kind of positive noise we got there, and then the tone of the tree has kind of changed. So I think that was the fourth pool again. Oh no, that's horrible. No, that's horrible. That's not too bad. 3. No. 4, 5. can't remember what this is. Is that 6 or 7? That doesn't sound too bad. Okay, definitely not there. Oh, okay, we're back to the beginning. So 1, I don't think so. No, not 2. 3, is it 3? That sounds... Okay, 3, I think it's 3. Not 4, not 5. 6, that doesn't sound too bad. Nor does 7. Oh no, let's try this. Oh! Okay, so far, is anything changing? I think the background music is changing. Am I making any progress? No, so that's horrible. That's not great. That's terrible. Number 3. 4's pretty terrible. 5, now that sounds bearable. 6, no. 7, no. No. Okay, back to the beginning. Let's listen to it again. 1, I don't think so. I don't think so. No. No. 5, I think it's this one. Yes. Okay. Is something changing? 1, no. So I just took the fifth pool of light. I don't think it's that one. 2, no. Oh, that's horrible. 3. Same as 4. 5. Slightly off, but maybe, I don't know. 6. No. 7, maybe. No, I don't think so. Right, we're going back to the beginning. So there's 8 this time round. I don't think it's 1. Or 2. Or 3. Or 4. 5, it could be 5. Could be 6. I think it's 7. I think it's this one. Oh, yes. Ah. Okay, hello. Are you going to give me the key? Oh, what the... Bloody hell. Oh, that was horrible. Nothing... Oh, blood is oozing back under the tree. Oh, the dead tree. It's got leaves on it. And I have a key. Excellent. Oh, that was horrible. Why is everything that seems nice in this game actually really, really horrible? That doll wasn't nice. That's... Ah, it's... melted. The key melted. Did I get a key? Have I got an inventory or anything? Encyclopedia, journal, hint, settings, journal. If I click on that, I was username and password. I don't want to look at hints. Map. Let's have a look at a quick look at the map. Ah, did I get the key? Or did I not get the key? It seemed to just melt in front of me. We were heading over here to get this room pattern, so let's continue over there, but we can check the gate as well. Because I think I've got... Oh, we need to get down. Anyway, we need to go this way. Because it felt like I got the... Okay, this is this... Oh. Well, the doll's gone. The doll's still there, isn't that? There's a need for that. Okay, so this is the gate. Did I get the key or not? Can I open this? No, there's no indication that I can use the key. I can't go up into it. I think the key just melted, so I kind of got the key and then it was taken away from me. Weird noise. Oh, that really shook me up, that little bit then. Right, where am I going to? I need to work that. Okay, all the way to the end. Oh no, down here, south when I can, right here. Okay. It was along here, I think. What are those symbols doing then? Okay, so here's the underground storage. That's what they called it, didn't they? Underground storage, right. So I need to go in here. I don't want to go in there now. And then go all the way up there. Oh, God. Okay, I can't go any further left. I can't go any further right. I can't go north or south. Okay, so I can't actually go through. Maybe I need to get a torch or a lamp or something. Okay. I can't click on there. I can't click in the darkness. Nope. Okay, I think I can only come back out. That was horrible. Okay, so we need to find... Did that sort of lady disappear forever? Or she moved somewhere else on the map? The singing stopped. So I can't get through there. That's the only way up to that rune. So I can't get that rune. What else do I need to investigate on this map? Been all around here. I've done the windmill. I can't get through the gate. I can't get through the underground storage. There's nothing else on the map that... I need the rune, but I can't get there. I haven't been up here, but I can't get through. I can't get through the storage. I've done the tree. I've done the shed. I can't finish that rune. I've been all around here. My house is there. I could go back up to the Windmill and see if anything's changed, or I could run around down to the kiln, see if anything's... Let's run quickly down to the kiln, see if we're close. See if anything's changed. Right, we got the axe down here. I'd be quite a lot happy if I could pick that axe up. Right, was the kiln along here? Yes. Okay, has anything changed? No, the kiln's exactly the same. Okay, let's go up to the windmill and see if anything's changed. Which way is it? Up here to the all the way to the... Oh, I've come one too many. Oh, I've got to go down, left, down, all the way to the left here, down here. Okay, all the way to the right. Ah, this is the way. Yeah, that's a spooky symbol. Okay, let's go back to the windmill. Everything looks normal. Everything is normal. I can't interact with anything in here. Okay, so maybe I just need to wander around a bit more and find stuff. If there's stuff that isn't marked on the map, just kind of... Where am I? I got the symbol here. What about my cottage? Should we go and quickly look at... See if anything's changed at the cottage. Up here. This way. This way. This is the box, but we know nothing about this. We haven't seen any of these symbols, have we? Squares or diamonds or half moons, circles even. So that would just be messing about, trial and error if I was to try and... There's probably some pattern, you have to do them in some order. And it would... Oh, I didn't see that, look. There's symbols on the right here, on the side of the box. And it's the little kind of fetus and the horse, which are marked on the trees. But the symbols that they match with aren't any of these symbols. I think that We haven't seen those symbols. We'll come back to those symbols, right? What about my cottage? Is there anything changed here? I can't even go in. The window looks a bit like a half moon, but not really. Right, I think it's just a matter of wandering around. Where am I? Where can I quickly wander? Okay, let's... Oh, I went down to the kiln, didn't I? Did I go down to the lake? I've been basically all around here. I haven't been back over here. Let's go up and round and down. Okay, so let's go all the way to the right. We'll go up towards that spooky bloody symbol. And then here, and we'll go all the way around like that. Just kind of cover the entire map. Up. What's along here? Horse symbol. Axe. I've been that way, I've got to go this way. Okay. Footsteps. Footprints are shed. Down. Down again. Rune. So I need the third room, but I can't get over there. Right, is there anything else knocking about? Was it down here? It was down here that I bumped into the lady for the first time, I think. Floating ghost horror lady. Okay, the river. We haven't come back down to the river. Was it flowing like that before? It looks like it might be... Oh, there's a horse. Is that a horse? What kind of... It looks like a horse's head, or it almost looks like a kangaroo head floating in the river. Can I move it? Oh, I can drag it. Can I drag it a lot? No. Oh, I can... Oh, I can pull it out. Hello. The suited horse man has the key, and he also has... Okay, this is bizarre. So we've got a horse wearing a kind of funeral suit, and he's got blood on his waistcoat. Oh, that's really horrible. So we've got a kind of murderous horse undertaker with blood on his waistcoat, and he's got some little ghosts, or little kind of... Are they little baby... sort of swaddled babies? But they look absolutely distraught. I can't click on them. Can I click more on him? Click on the blood? No, I can't. Okay. So we've made a discovery. If I leave and come back, are you still there? Okay. What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, let's leave and come back, and then... This pool... Oh, it's all bloody again, but I think that's just around here. It's... Okay, so... You're something to figure out, aren't you? I've been everywhere on them. Look, the encyclopedia icon. I was going to click the map, but the encyclopedia icon has got blood in it. Oh, Myling, the Myling. Let's read this. Oh, what is that noise? There's blood all over this entry. Okay, so the so there's lots of information here. There's information all about everything. We should probably read a few of these. Okay, so the Myling, this is the symbol that... These are all the symbols. I've collected these off of the trees. So we've got the little doll, the horse, So we've got names for them all now. So we've got the Brook Horse, the Huldra, which is this kind of little doll, the Night Raven, and the Myling. But the Myling, which must be those ghost baby things, it's got blood all over it. And the horseman had blood on his waistcoat. Right, let's read about this. The Myling. Some Mylings died at the hands of angel makers. The angel maker would typically be paid by the child's poor mother to find a decent home for the infant. When the mother left, the infant was murdered. Ah. Typically, the Mylings were murdered by their mothers, often unmarried women who had been left to fend for themselves. The Myling would commonly be left in the woods to die, or they would have been drowned by their mothers in brooks or bogs. Some Mylings died at... We've read that bit. The most common way for the Myling to haunt was through a horrible wailing sound. The Myling might take the form of a ball of light, similar to those of an Urblos, Scandinavian will-o'-the-wisp. Okay, that looks familiar and sounds familiar. And lead the curious traveller astray. Me, basically. Sometimes they would cry for their mothers to be breastfeed them, which would apparently set them free. Oh, hello, there's a little Myling here. One story from Bergslagen tells of an old farmer on his way home through the forest. He is approached by a small child who follows him and says, Grandfather, Grandfather, I'm so hungry. The old man tries to ignore it, but the child keeps on nagging. So finally the old man loses his patience. If you can find someone to feed you, then feed, but you won't get any milk from me. The child seems pleased and leaves. When the old man comes home, he finds his daughter lying dead on the floor, bleeding from her chest. The child he met was the spirit of his murdered grandson. A person who helped the Mylings find their way to the other side was often left with a gift. According to some sources, the Myling would be taken in by other supernatural creatures such as Hobbs, or if it had been drowned, the brook horse. So the brook horse, if the Myling, the baby, the swaddled baby, was drowned, the brook horse taken. So that is what we're seeing in the river. So do I need to click on you? Double click on you? No? Can I drag you? Oh. Oh, okay. What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? Nothing. Are you still here? Oh, you're still here. Okay, I didn't click on you properly. Right, okay, so I need to find... I guess I need to find 4 Mylings. I found one already. And, the encyclopedia page is no longer bloody. So there's lots of information here. A year walk. Let's quickly read about a year walk. We'll read about the other things as well, but let's not do them all. Oh, let's not do them all at once. So the year walk, or I think it's pronounced something like Orskang, something like that. Year walking was at its core a vision quest, with the purpose being to foresee the future. There were very rigid rules concerning the year walk. This is what we're doing, I think, and not adhering to them could prove very dangerous, even fatal. How the practice of year walking came to be is shrouded in mystery, but it seems to have been a widespread practice in Sweden until the beginning of the 19th century, and in some rural areas as late as the beginning of the 20th century. The practice was likely over 1,000 years old and most certainly pagan. Year walking varied greatly regionally, and even locally there might have been differences between one village and the next. All the variations had a couple of elements in common, though. A year walk could not be done on any common day. There were certain days of a year when the gate was opened, generally in liaison with important festival days such as May Day, Midsummer's Eve or Christmas Eve, and most commonly New Year's Eve. A year walker could not partake of any of the food or drinks that were served on these days, a sacrifice of no little significance, as these feasts were some of the rare occasions when food would be plentiful and varied. A year walker had to avoid other people, so they commonly locked themselves in dark rooms and were not allowed to see a fire for the entire day. Perhaps not a vast sacrifice on Midsummer's Eve, but on cold winter days it would be uncomfortable at least, particularly in Sweden. If not hazardous, if the year walker followed these steps, he would leave his dark room at the stroke of midnight. This would be his last chance to cancel the year walk. Once he ventured out, there was no turning back. The church was the final destination for a year walker. On his way, he would typically encounter a number of supernatural creatures which would pose a threat physically, mentally, and spiritually. If a year walker made it to the cemetery, he would walk around the church in an intricate pattern. This would open the year walker's eyes to the future, but it would also lure out the church grim. Oh God! So this is what we're doing, aren't we? We are year walking. We're meeting supernatural creatures, and I think we're trying to find the key to the cemetery, which is the sort of destination, the final destination for the year walk. And then it says we walk around the church in an intricate pattern and open our eyes. So that's what I think we'll probably be doing later in the game. After having completed the year walk, the walker would see visions that could manifest themselves in different manners. When the year walker left the cemetery, he might, for instance, see a sombre procession of dancers dressed in their finest church clothes. These would be the people that would die the following year. bloody hell. A recurring theme is, of course, the year walker would meet his own ghost on the road. Another story tells of how the walker would see newly dug graves. Love played a great part too, so a walker would typically meet wedding processions or even tend weddings yet to come. One testimony from the late 19th century tells of a mental patient named Martin Nilsson who described his visions as otherworldly experiences. Before I saw what happened next year, I lived among the stars. I'd lived there for many lifetimes, it seemed. What do I care for next year? Time has already ended. Today the practice seems to be almost entirely forgotten. Wow. Okay, so I think we've now got an explanation of what we're doing in the game. I think we'll read about these later, so so that we don't can kind of ignore. Sorry, we won't have to do a massive load of reading at this part in the game. Let's go and find some of the Myling. Let's quickly read this. The Yearwalk Encyclopedia is a collaborative effort between Simogo and Theodore Almston, who is the author of all the written content. Okay, Theodore Almston, curriculum vitae. Theodore Almston was born in Stockholm in 1968, but spent most of his youth in Edinburgh, where his mother was born. He graduated from Lund University in 1992 and is a Doctor of Philosophy at the Faculty of Ethnology. His lectures on the manifestations of evil in folklore has been full every term from 1998 onwards. Theodore has written 3 books on Scandinavian folklore. The Crone's Tongue has been translated into 16 languages and received the prestigious Hornet Award in 1999. He has had numerous appearances on Swedish television, and an unaired children's short film called The Grimm was partially based on Theodore's research. Right. So is that just a bit of accreditation for the game, or is this part of the game? Is it real? I'm sure we'll find out. Okay, I'm going to go find some Myling. We can't go any further that way, so let's find some Myling. How are we going to know when we found Myling? I think we just have to wander around again, keep year walking, until we find blood. I think this might be a prime indicator. Okay. The kiln has blood all over it, and blood sort of steam rising. And the door is closed. I think the Myling might be in the... Okay. Can we open... What have we got here? U-N. We haven't seen a U or an N, have we? We can't... These are blocking the door, so I can't open the door. There's blood dripping down. UN. Up. North. Up. Okay. I can't open it. UN, what could they stand for? Encyclopedia. Natravnan, the Night Raven, is an N. We haven't met a Night Raven yet, have we? We haven't seen any birds whatsoever. We've seen the Brook Horse, we've seen the Myling, we've seen... So I think the Night Raven and the Church Grim are yet to come. Maybe that's for the Night Raven and this is for something else. I can only move these. Up, no, up north, that's the same, but we're not using it up. U. Yeah. Can't move that any further down. Any clues? Any clues? Just blood, just lots of blood. Right. Okay, so I think we need to find pools of blood. I think this is going to be one of the Myling inside here, but I can't open this. I think we need to meet, or maybe meet the Night Raven, or... But what's the U? The U isn't it? Unless we see these symbols elsewhere, maybe. Perhaps there's somewhere elsewhere on the... Because this wasn't here earlier, so maybe we've got more symbols. Okay, let's continue. Okay, let's go this way. Right, where are we? Is this the way to the Windmill? Okay, let's go off to the Windmill, because I think if the kiln has been a scene for slaughter, then maybe the windmill might have been too. Hopefully not my pal. Yes, my suspicions were correct. Oh no, look. Okay, there's nothing in there. Oh, there's blood dripping from the windmill. Okay. Okay, can I get upstairs in the windmill? Oh, I can move these. Oh my god, what the hell? Was that the girl that was here? What the hell was that? Myling. We have a Myling. Oh, here it is. I have to hold on to it. I have to grab and hold it. Come with me, Myling. What the hell? That was horrible. That was horrible. How do I get down to the river? Was it down? It's sort of just south, wasn't it? Yeah, here. Come with me, Myling. I'm sorry I've had to put you through this. Oh, that was horrible. Oh, here we go. Okay. Great. 2. Is that satisfying you, Brookhorse? Okay, let's continue. So it looks like they're all going to be in these little, in sort of buildings. So maybe my cottage has also been used for the slaughter of a poor old Myling. Alright, we have to go. I think it's this way. No, I think it's this way, isn't it? The cottage. There's the box. Let's check out the cottage. No, okay. The cottage seems okay. The cottage seems alright, so maybe not. Where can I get to? This way. What else can I... What other buildings are there? So there's the underground storage. Let's quickly whip up there in the shed. Let's check those two. We'll go up there, and then we can check the tree as well. Okay, so let's go up. Then continue. Oh, that really shook me up. That was horrible. Okay, that's over here. Over here. Okay, there's the underground storage. Anything? No, nothing seems to have changed. There's no blood either, so... I think pools of blood in the snow are clearly the indicator. No. Oh, there's... Were these there earlier? These drips of blood from the owls? I don't know. But it doesn't look like a Myling's been slaughtered here. Right, so what were we going to go and have a look at? The tree. Let's have a look if the tree's been used as a slaughterhouse. Nope. Okay, so I think we just need to wander around again and find... Well, we're down at the runestone. Nope. What else can we see down here? There's a bit of a walk off this way, but... No blood. This way. Let's back to the river. We've been everywhere, I think. Except for here. We didn't go to the gate. Okay, so let's go back round. There's a few sort of we didn't see the gate. There might be something going on there. And I don't think we've been in this area, have we? Okay, so let's continue to the left. And then go up. Alright, that's the blood for the kiln. I don't know how to do that one. Maybe we're going to find out up here. Where do we want to go? Oh, along here, and then along there. And then check the gate out. keep forgetting where to go. Okay, all the way along here. Have we done all of this area? Have we done this bit? Let's check down here quickly. Yes. Okay, I want to make sure I've thoroughly looked around this area. I think I need to walk all of the bit. Where have we gone? Okay, let's quickly run over to the gate, see if we've come up too far. So the gate is fine. The brook horse has the damned key, doesn't he? What else have we not looked at? Have we looked all around there? Okay, this... I've not actually seen that post before. Maybe we did need to walk along here. That's the way off to the windmill. Right, so... I feel like we haven't maybe walked all of that because it's enormous. Okay, let's walk all the way. We'll go down. Then we'll go down again. And then we'll walk. So we've got the kiln at one end where there's a Myling, but I don't know the answer. We need to find a U and or an N. I've not seen a U or an N anywhere. Okay. Oh no, we did walk this. Yeah, this is kind of like a quarry. Okay. We're missing something, aren't we? We're missing an area, perhaps. We've done the runestone. Well, we haven't. We've got one to go. What's this area? This is the tree. Is there anywhere I can go? Ah, here we go. Look. That's disgusting. Okay, we saw this drag mark in the first video. We've got an old sort of trap, an old cart. It's got blood all over it. I think there's a Myling in there. So what do we need to do? Can I... Oh, I can drag the cart. What the... Oh, that was like a... That was like a mother with a baby, maybe on the way to drag... Ah! Hello, Myling. Okay. That was horrible. Right, let's take you back to the brook horse, even though the brook horse wasn't... No, it wasn't the brook horse responsible for the deaths. The brook horse just kind of looked after the Mylings. The brook horse doesn't actually seem to be too evil. He seems quite like he looks after the Myling. I think in the encyclopedia entry it said that the babies were drowned by other people, or the mothers who couldn't afford to look after them. And the brook horse looked after the drowned Myling. Right, so we've got to work out this kiln business. However, this video's been going on for quite a while, so let's go and investigate the kiln at the beginning of the next video. Thank you all for watching.